I know, not everybody is bored of Valorant. However, it's clear that some people are starting to get bored of Valorant, thinking it's bland or they're not having as much fun or other stuff like that. Some content creators who used to play a lot of Valorant, or at least some Valorant, have gone back to their old games and aren't playing much Valorant anymore. Some even Valorant content creators have quit or taken breaks recently because they're not having fun with it anymore. One super recent example is Royal G, who just announced that he'd be going on a break because he hadn't been feeling the passion for Valorant that he used to feel. And Valorant in general is just a game where it feels super like shallow and one-dimensional. Pretty much the only thing you can do like to play Valorant for long periods of time at this point is competitive, or maybe you could argue grinding levels in the battle pass, but almost nobody actually is sitting there looking at their challenges trying to figure out ways to earn the most XP to grind levels. And the battle pass stuff is not good enough to spend hours upon hours every day grinding a game that you might not actually enjoy at all. So I've kind of got ahead of myself here explaining why people are quitting Valorant. The only things to do are competitive and grinding levels, and neither of those are that new or entertaining or fun for a lot of people. That's not to say that they're not new, entertaining, or fun in general. A lot of people still enjoy them. Competitive Valorant is still fun to me. It's not like I hate it and I'm gonna like quit or anything. But even Riot, in their most recent video about the next like leveling system that's gonna come out for different kinds of agent contracts and everything like that, they were talking about how they want to expand other parts of their game other than just the gameplay. And the new mode of TDM actually seems pretty good. Since they said they were gonna add a new team deathmatch mode a while ago, now they're actually gonna put it in. That mode seems like it'll be a lot of fun. Some people are really optimistic about it, saying that it's going to be a really fun mode and they're excited to play it. Some people are really pessimistic about it, not really that excited for it, thinking, oh, it's just another mode that they're going to add. But when they added Swift Play, that became their most played mode. So it'll be interesting to see how other modes they add in the near future are going to perform in comparison to Swift Play. And maybe if this does well as well, they'll get in like limited time mode rotation in, like Fortnite used to have, where every now and then you'd have a certain mode come in that you hadn't seen in a couple months, and that would be fun for everybody to play because it's rare. Maybe if they keep adding modes, they'll get to that point, and that will add some freshness to the game that people might actually enjoy more and provide more content, provide more entertainment for people who aren't just grinding comp. And actually, I don't think there's much of a problem with grinding comp right now. You'd think I'd go into this video and have something to say about how comp isn't that fun to grind, but I think a lot of people are actually enjoying grinding comp. It's not like it's worse than other games are or anything like that. Like it's as tedious as other games are. It's as long as other games are. It's not easy to get up in the ranks, but it's still like rewarding. They've got a really good comp system in place. So I don't think Valorant's competitive system is actually a point of annoyance for a lot of people. It's actually pretty good compared to a lot of other games. The problem with Valorant, I think, is just how simple it is. There's not much to go for past competitive. If you look at a larger game like Fortnite, you'll see that they've got creative mode. They've got zero build. A lot of stuff expanded off of the core mode that isn't just competitive Fortnite. And I think if Valorant kind of took that route, I was trying to think the other day, like, what other weird things could they add? Make like an experimental game mode, and then in that game mode make a map where it's all kinds of weird stuff. Of course, you get out of Bind's teleporters and Lotus's doors, or even other weird things like a giant healing pool in the middle or something like that, or maybe like a singular site as a map. That, I mean, there's people who've talked about why that wouldn't be good, but random stuff like that, right? If they experiment more, I think they could take Valorant into a direction where it's more fun for casuals, and people who just want to have fun are actually going to enjoy it more, even while people who want to play competitive and get really good at the game and play in the highest echelons of Valorant can still have their time and enjoy themselves. I just think right now there's not really a chill mode in Valorant other than Swift Play and Spike Rush, which is why Swift Play and Spike Rush have so many players. Swift Play is Valorant's most played mode right now. They need to realize that the casuals are actually here. They want game modes that are crazy and not just standard Valorant to play. If you give them some weird experimental game mode, they'll probably be queuing up for that. And that could be really good for Valorant if they actually add in a mode that's more that pushes the boundaries of how far Valorant can go as a game rather than just competitive. In the video I referenced earlier talking about the leveling system, they referred to ranked as try-hard ranked, I think, and then I remember they referred to unrated as sweaty unrated. So they realized that even unrated, the mode that's supposed to be for casuals and for people who don't want to sit and try super hard, has become sweaty. So then they went to Swift Play. And now Swift Play is the mode where casuals are, and that's why there's so many players there. So if they add this mode or rotation of modes where it's all weird kind of stuff, Like, I'm talking super weird. Not like Spike Rush, where there's a couple few ability. I'm talking about like incredibly stuff you wouldn't expect to see in Valorant before. Maybe add a creative mode like Fortnite did. I don't know. I'm not the head of Valorant design. These are just random ideas I had, and I thought I'd share them. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Subscribe. Goodbye.